ate well seasoned. Today I would like to share with you my to-go pasta recipe, which is a delicious, beautiful to look at and very, very simple to make. So I have already pasta water boiling, and let's start on our cream. I chose a bigger pot for my sauce because after pasta is cooked, I'm gonna add pasta to my sauce to cook together. So let's put my chef jacket on and let's get cooking. Okay, so start on our pasta. We will use a little bit butter, tablespoon. And I already have my garlic activated. What I mean by that, I smush the garlic and I let it sit for 5, 10, 15 minutes. I'm gonna grate now activated garlic. This is a recipe which in the midst of summer, it's just, you don't have to heat up your kitchen to feed your family. I have a tablespoon of butter. I have 3 cloves of garlic, but we love garlic. So it depends of how much, and mine are absolutely, the heads of garlic were just huge. So all the garlic cloves are big as well. Maybe we will need a little higher temperature to cook this. Also, you know, you deal with garlic, then your fingers smell like garlic. Easy tip to just get rid of the smell out of your fingers. Rub on stainless steel sink, or if your sink is not stainless steel, rub on your faucet. Stainless steel will neutralize the smell of the garlic out of your fingers. So little tip there for us garlic lovers. Okay, enough of this. Don't worry if you have chunks, a little chunks of garlic there, not a big deal. Okay, let's take care of our fingers. Let's cook our garlic just a little bit till it releases its fragrance. Make sure you don't burn your garlic. It will become bitter. Garlic is perfectly done. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna use heavy whipping cream, which just goes well. It's not really a big deal. So this is 8 ounces of a heavy cream. If I can only open this container. So I mixed my heavy cream with a milk, heavy cream with half and half. It all depends what you have or what you choose to. I have 8 ounces of heavy cream and 8 ounces, which is really a cup, of milk. You don't have to be all that specific. This is just a sauce. Depends of how much pasta you're making, but this is not to drown your pasta. This is just to add coating to and flavor. Okay, so 8 ounces and 8 ounces. This is a whole milk. Let it come to boil because we're gonna be reducing this by half till it thickens. We'll use a zest of 1 lemon, and then we will use the same lemon, the juice of it, to the sauce. When you squeeze your lemon, before you do it, just get that skin out and, dry in a little dish somewhere that can be used later on for your pasta, for your salads. In addition to this is all your oils. Use everything what you have and what you buy and what you paid for. So this is delicious. Goes beautifully, just even on your yogurt parfait. Okay, this lemon now look a little sad. We're gonna put this in here, a little salt. Let's salt our pasta water. Our cream got to be boiling. Simmer this gently till it reduces by half. Let this cook away and we will start on our veggies. Okay, I already had my broccoli done earlier. I also have in a garden, I have my snap peas growing, so we're gonna use few of those. This is all I have. I have like a couple of them, so we're just gonna use this. They just started to grow. If you watch my videos, you know I am passionate about my garden. So, and I started very late this year because I was redoing it. And it looks beautiful, but still, it needs a lot of work and everything is just behind. So my snap peas, I picked them yesterday, made a most for dinner, and this is a leftovers from yesterday. So we're gonna add them as well. 4th of July is coming. This is also an excellent dish to just use to bring for barbecue or serve for people. It really is very simple. It takes only as much as pasta will cook. That's how simple and easy and beautiful it will be. And delicious. Okay. So this is it. I had to buy arugula. So I have arugula. And let's cut our cherry tomatoes. You can easily slice them however you want. You can cut them in half vertical or horizontal, whatever you think it looks prettier to you. So our cream milk mixture just reduced, definitely thicker consistency. If you will use cream only, then you would have a sticking to the spoon type of a texture. Okay, let's finish up on our tomatoes. The restaurant have a trick. They put tomatoes on a flat plate, cover them with another flat plate, and sliced more than one at a time. I never actually done it that way, so I don't want to now pretend I know how. Okay, so our mixture reduced. We will add pepper. I have a pink peppercorns, which are actually not pepper, there are berries, so they have a little bit different, maybe more floral than pungent. So, tablespoon of pink peppercorns. If you don't have it, just use black pepper, it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna use my mortar and add this to our mixture. Now we're gonna add a juice of the lemon we just grate the skin out of. Oopsie, this is splashing. So 1 lemon. It just looks pretty with the pink peppercorns. Okay, this is actually good. We can turn this off. The good part about this dish, you can make the sauce ahead of time, cook pasta just that 10 minutes. Remember, pasta need to be done before al dente because you're gonna cook another couple minutes pasta with sauce. Due to I use skin of my lemon always, I always buy lemons organic, and I always also wash my lemons before I do anything else with it. We're gonna use slices of lemons to finish our pasta also with, so we might as well just cut and get rid of any pits from it. When spring starts, this is my dish which I celebrate spring with. It is the colors, the burst of green and red, and the lemon and the freshness of it. And when arugula starts growing in my garden, this is just a delicately pungent. It really is a, guys, you're gonna love this dish. You're gonna love this pasta. And it is a semi-healthy. So you have just a little amount of cream, so no worries there. It is a skinny pasta. Cut into smaller pieces our piece. I won't blanch them, but I will blanch my broccoli. Okay, so that's it. Pasta water is boiling, so now we're gonna add pasta and cook. This pasta, this is a fusiglione. It's a little bigger than fusilli pasta. So it has like a screwdriver, so the sauce will stick in between. This is a 50 decagrams pasta package of about a little over 17 ounces. I'm gonna use just half. My husband loves pasta, so is his daughter, my grandson. Everyone really, I know, loves pasta. I prefer meat and potatoes. That's how I grew up. Meat and potatoes still favorite on my plate. Pasta became a friend of mine just in the recent years when I started to cook properly. Al dente with a lot of veggies. Okay, this is gonna be used for later on at some point. Oh, so let's set our timer. 12 minutes, so we're gonna use 7 minutes, and we're gonna cook pasta with the sauce for another 5 minutes there or so till just al dente. Okay, I don't have to watch this. I can just clean up and come back when the timer goes off. We have another 2.5 minutes to go. I will finish my pasta with nuts. You can use pine nuts, you can use almonds. I'm gonna use walnuts. So I buy my nuts in a box, then I portion and freeze them, and only take a portion which I'm gonna use in the next weeks, and always keep it in the refrigerator, as the nuts contains oil which can go bad if you keep them outside in the pantry. Chop them roughly. Pine nuts will go very well with it. It's just I took walnuts out. pasta is boiling away. We not worry about how cooked or not pasta is. The timer is gonna go off in just a second. Okay, our signal to turn the timer off, and what I do, I will keep the water on the boiling because this is where we're gonna blanch our broccoli. So let's just lower this a little bit. Not that easy to do this on my stove, but I just gonna transfer pasta to the sauce and to move the pasta with the sauce to the correct burner. Let it cook for 5 minutes and keep an eye on our walnuts. You know, when the walnuts you have to keep an eye on a little closer when you can smell the oils released by pan frying or toasting. Maybe that's not pan frying, that's a toasting method. You can tell English might not be my first language. We actually had this debate with my husband the other day about being fluent and proficient. And mind you, my husband is born and raised in America. So I said, no, fluent is when you speak the language you learned after your mother language, as well as you speak your mother language. So that was a little bit debate. So I am proficient in English, but I hope you understand me. Okay, our pasta absorbing all the cream. So a couple more minutes. In a minute I will check if it's good enough. Our nuts as well are done. Let's transfer them. Let's check our pasta. Hot. Just perfect. It has just a little bit bite, so we don't want to cook this more. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna bring this back to boil and just dunk our broccolis in. So we will just blanch them a little bit. You don't want to cook them, you just want to preserve the beautiful green color. So as soon as the water starts to boil, we're gonna put the broccoli in, maybe 30 seconds, no more than a minute. Water is ready, beautiful broccoli. So you see how they all of a sudden becoming a brighter green. So you just wanna make sure they come to boil, and that's it for the broccoli. All my broccoli are beautifully green. That's done for it. I'm just gonna transfer them to my pasta. This is heaven. Broccoli are in. Cherry tomatoes. Our snow peas. Mix this together. You want to coat your broccoli in this deliciousness. Just a bunch of arugula. Mix this together. till arugula wilts. This can be done ahead of time, so it doesn't have to go back to the refrigerator immediately. Of course, it's hot, so it will keep warm for an extended period of time. But also, if you reheat this, if you have leftovers and the next day you just want to have pasta, you just put this in I prefer not to use microwave. My family knows I'm a little bit against, but pasta reheats just better, just to take that chill out. You don't have to cook it, just to take the chill out as well of the pasta, and the sauce especially. So the fat has to get room temperature. Okay, your slices of lemon. If you have a fresh peas, imagine how beautiful this will look with the greenness of the fresh peas. Yeah. You can actually use any roasted vegetables with this pasta. It really is spectacular dish. Let's plate and let's try. So you want to use maybe a little bit like a pasta dish, not something flat. And look at that, guys. Protein and fiber and carbs all in one plate of deliciousness. Is that a word? I won't ask my husband. It is a word now. You know what we're gonna do? After nuts, we will use a little bit more lemon zest. Washed my lemon. Let's zest that one. It is a snow of free freshness on your plate. Look at that. Look at this. You want to only grate the yellow part of a lemon. You don't want to get the white part. In our lemons, this is a bitter part, so you don't want to add too much. It's not a big deal if it's a little bit, but don't just scrape that lemon till you're missing the white part. So that's basically, look at this. So pretty. Okay, we're gonna use this lemon at some point. Okay, let's try this. This is amazing. This is a dish which you cannot stop eating. Pasta is cooked perfectly. The sauce has a little bit tanginess from a lemon, and the lemon zest just adds like vibrancy. It's very light, even when we used a heavy cream. It is such a light dish. Guys, I hope you will make this for a upcoming 4th of July or any barbecue or any hosting, or if you are invited to friends or family. Make this pasta, looks beautiful, transport well, so you can just pack this, cover up, and it looks as beautiful as freshly done. Please leave your comments. I would really appreciate them, so I can learn what to deliver, how to deliver. And please subscribe so we might learn together, and I would love to see you next week.